Okay, my sheepers, Chabone, Persian that immersive into TeddyGreyOnStuff. Today, MC Kresha, era. Some of you guys have been waiting for this for months, like even from the old channel. Some of you were asking for era. Shouts out to Flakrongashi. You are a real one, bro. He gave me the lyrics to this quite a while ago, to be fair. It's been on the list. Obviously, you know that we randomized it, so I never know which ones are gonna go up. Without further ado, let's get into this. I cannot wait to hear Kresha. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Go check out my old Albanian reactions. I put them all in a playlist for you, so it's happily convenient. Let's go. I'm so fucking excited, man.
Mi shëndrit pran vera, më ec nga dalë në përqel, si kur t'ishe zana, emrin tënde të gjojne, duke të shok. Shikimin të buzët e tua, mi shëndrit pran vera, usjeshin tënde.
What a fucking beat, bro. What a fucking beat. 1 second. 1 second. Strike beats. Okay. Strike beats. Jesus Christ, I might have to go back. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Obviously, you know that on this channel, we not only pay attention to the artists, as in the vocalists, but we pay attention to the producers as well. You have to pay homage every single time. There's a lot of producers that work with the Pint label, the INT bitch. Strike Beats being one of them. Obviously, K-Master, Pipe Flynn. And then who else is there? Fuck, there's so many. Obviously, Semi-Automatic, he makes a lot of the beats as well. You have to give credit where credit's due, and this beat is a banger already. I'm sorry. Or not. It's just when it drops, man. And the words are so beautiful. That's so Kresha.
Diçka që thejet edhe prap kur ngjitet vrejet. Thonë vera flet vërtetën, njerëzit shprehen zakonisht kur dehen. Mesmen si të qeli derën, kejt problemet kthehen. E ti po iksi andër, unë po t'njeku me erën. Me shpresën mos po t'preku, po përpjekën.
And the 808s were doing something different in the beat then as well. I like how he said that something breaks even if it's repaired, it's still noticed. So very much like that old saying of, you know, a broken mirror. You know, you smash it, you can put all the pieces back together, but the image that you're looking at is still never going to be the same. And I feel like that's what he was getting across in that first line. Something that breaks, even if you repair it, you still notice it, and it's the same in relationships. Even if you break, you know, you sort of like mess up in the relationship, even if you try and repair it, the damage has been done. So the hurt is still there, you know, even if it's deep down, still there. He's talking about, you know, drink and alcohol, speaking the truth. This one's going to be deep already. I don't think I've heard MC Kresha get in his like feels. Not on his own anyway. I've heard it with, you know, Lyrical Son.
Vërtetën njerëzit shprehen zakonisht kur dehen. Mesmen si të qeli derën, kejt problemet kthehen. E ti po iksi andër, unë po t'njeku me erën. Me shpresën mos po t'preku, po përpjekëm her pas here. Po kote dhe kësaj here, kush se thot një fjallë për neve. Sa ishim t'lumë thun bashk, kursional ki goja tjerve. E ta shsilëm i t'humbun gjoja se s'kishte farflere. Sam kamar mali Po du me ta put ty balin Luta më kty du me kon me ty Prej dytit deri me t'parin Haro arin jetën reale Tripa t'yll që zarit Ato jën surreale Se ti më i zane malit S'ka kërkim fali Mas ndarjes vin lë
Jesus Christ, forget about the gold, the royal life in the style of Julius Caesar. Oh my God.
Kishte farflere Sam kamar mali Po du me ta put ty balin Luta më kty du me kon me ty Prej dytit deri me t'parin Haro arin jetën reale Tripa t'yll që zarit Ato jën surreale Se ti më i zane malit S'ka kërkim fali Mas ndarjes vin lët e thahen Kjo vendimarje Po mbjet forc me pranu fajin Po du me m'posht barën Se ma kapi i krahin Si t'manish mu vokalin Unë e di kim janë i svajit
I want to defeat the baggage because it has a number on my shoulder. So when people say you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, it means like you're carrying a great weight, like you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage. And that is literally what he said. I want to defeat the baggage because it's weighing heavy on my shoulders. As soon as you hear my voice, I know you're going to start crying. Because I'm guessing that he understands, like, the bond that these two people had was unbreakable, inseparable, unlike anything he'd ever experienced before. So he feels like he can second guess her moves, and as soon as she hears his voice, he thinks that she's gonna cry. You know, I know that there's a lot of you guys watching who have a partner, a significant other, fiance, wife. You can second guess their nature, like you know what they're gonna do before they do it. And don't get it twisted, your girl, your woman, she knows the same about you. She knows what you're gonna do before you do it. There's a certain synergy involved, you know. It sounds like he had that with this woman. But it's all gone tits up. Something's fucked. This voice, man. And maybe the significance of him hitchhiking in the video is that he's looking for anything to pick him up. Ooh, I know that's probably not what he meant by it, but that's how I've seen it. And it's cool to ponder that maybe he fucking thought of that and then put that in the video for that reason. We will never know until I get to a stage where I'm interviewing these artists. And believe me, we will get to that stage one day. And I'm making a note of all of these questions that I desperately need to ask these people, just for my own like OCD. And believe me, one day we will ask these important questions. We're gonna get there. This voice, man, beautiful.
Hidhun kur ndohen dy njerëzit lidhun Fum mje e dion ndoja vjen heshti pa tinguj Edhe jo mi bindun që t'pagabushum si m'tlindun Na më t'përmirësushum edhe t'ndishum Jo t'parsyshum u bo mode hajde prishum As qa po diun mu hapet I parënsishum Jam t'u pishum
Okay, so in the first part of this he said a bitter loss when two people who were close break up, which is obviously, you know, it's a horrible thing. We've said that in the first verse. I know a breakup comes in silence without tones. Now the fact that he said without tones and he hasn't said like without noise or without voices, he said tones. So obviously, you know, like different melodies and different tones, they make you feel a certain way. But after a bitter loss with two people that are close break up, when they break up, it's almost like there are no emotions there. Do you know what I mean? Everything's just still. That's mad. He also said that I'm convinced we aren't born faultless, but we can improve and feel we aren't irrational. Now Flacker on here has said that that's the hardest bit to translate, but he said that he thinks he means that we can improve since we have feelings and our own rationale. So maybe that is what he means. We aren't all irrational. Maybe that's what he means, but because I'm convinced that we aren't all born faultless. Me personally, I'm thinking that maybe he's talking about like older relationships, like relationships that he maybe saw in his childhood. Do you know what I mean? Because he's talking about breakups as if he's either been through loads of them or he's seen a lot of them in the past. And if he's seen a lot of them in the past, I'm guessing he's seen it through like his mother and father, or, you know, friends of theirs, or it might be his auntie and uncle. You know, I'm guessing that. And he's saying that he can improve because, you know, that was the old generation who didn't really talk about their feelings and discuss shit, whereas, you know, now it's not the same. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe Flacron's right. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments what you thought though, genuinely.
Edhe jo mi bindun që t'paga bushum si m'tlindun na më t'për mirësushum edhe t'ndishum Jo t'parsyshum u bo mode hajde prishum As qa po t'ijun muhabet I parënësishum Jom t'u pishum me di që jeshum larga mo jom t'u t'nishum Jo n'tash ata që për neve shtishëm Me t'mija po m'hanrana kur për di që si e jamja Plak man fun shërohen kej qa mesin janë veçanjat
So he said it's become a trend, let's break up. Or whatever, it's unimportant talk. It's become a trend, this whole breaking up thing. Is that obviously because, you know, the media, especially the news and shit, and paparazzi, they put so much pressure on relationships, like especially when it's like two famous people, or there's a famous person in a relationship, they put a lot of pressure on that relationship, you know? But then the trend is, oh, let's break up, let's build a little bit of publicity. There's been a lot of that in like recent history with celebrities faking breakups just to like gain a bit of traction for an album or like a lipstick that's coming out or some shit. I don't know. He's right though, it has become a trend, you know. And I've said this for years, like with stuff like Love Island and, you know, just almost presenting no morals when it comes to relationships and when it comes to finding love. And just relationships in general, just almost like a nonchalant attitude to sex and positive emotions, you know? I don't know, it's probably a story for another time.
Mia po m'hanrana kur për di që si e jamja Plak man fun shërohen kej qa mesin janë veçanjat Flak po m'bjegët zemra malë si zali vdeku një gjallë po ena Si prallë gjatë me ingjit jajt I vërëron në gjenja S'po muj me marrë vetën, me përball me t'vërtetën Kujtime tretën qa ta kom vendos mi majt në letën Zemra ngrirë bote ftofte unë po kom etje Kur ta shu siluetën, mari kthem busqeshjen
I see your silhouette. God damn. That beat was fire, that chorus, fire. Jesus Christ. It was weird at the end, he said, my heart is burning like fire, my longing like sand. I'm walking around dead and living. Like a long tail with angels and devils, the situation is really heavy. I can't bring myself to face the truth. Memories thaw, so I decide to keep mine on paper. Is she dead? Because he said breakup, but then he's talking about my heart's burning like fire, my longing like sand. Fire and sand makes glass. The glass is fragile, it breaks easily. I'm walking around dead and living. Maybe there's something deeper in that. But also I can relate 100% to memories thaw, so I decide to keep mine in paper. MC Kresha might be a lot like me who, you know, I use lyrics as therapy. You know, I write down things that I'm feeling or things that I'm thinking. And it genuinely helps, and it helps to capture memories too. So I can relate to that 100%. That chorus was beautiful. Your smile and your voice are brought to me by the wind. Era. Your smile and your voice are brought to me by the wind. Like it's completely natural. Do you know what I mean? You can't help the wind. The wind just comes your way and you have no choice but to feel it. Her smile and her voice, like it just came his way and he had no choice but to feel what he felt when he saw her smile and when he heard her voice. That track was genuinely deep, but I feel like there's a lot more to it than you can get just off one listen. And I feel like this is one that I'm gonna have to discuss with people and sort of really get to the bottom of, just to, I don't need like a literal translation as to what he's talking about, but just like some of the things that he said, like the whole dead and living. Like there's got to be like a deeper thing, and I know because it's Kresha, there's gonna be a deeper thing in there. I know that. This whole journey through Albanian music has been helped by artists like Kresha, like Lyrical Sun, Unikatil, Looney, Buddha, Donar, Eli. These people who put genuine lyrics into their songs and make me think about what it is that they're trying to say. I like that. Damn. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. Let me know which one you want once. You want next. My apologies. I haven't slept all night. So, deuces.